All hail a beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Lately, I've been dropping list videos by way of some of your recommendations, and this video is no different. Yes, I'm going to give you a series of inexpensive fragrances. So today we are here with 5 cheap, sexy fragrances that smell expensive. Now, the first fragrance on my list today is one that you can walk into major luxury department stores and pick up for a lot of money. Well, not really like a lot of money, but well over $100. But you can pick this thing up online at gray market sites for about $35 to $40. This one hails from Dunhill, and this one is Dunhill Icon Elite. Now, Dunhill Icon Elite typically gets the backseat to the newer release in the collection, which is Dunhill Icon Racing, which smells really nice, but this one smells good as well. This one is really for that business professional who wants to smell amazing. Yes, man, when it's time to unwind, you spray this thing on and get busy. Dunhill Icon Elite is this woody, aromatic scent that comes off on the skin really well. You have notes of cardamom, you have vetiver, you have black pepper in this thing, and you get that spice and sweetness in here, and it just, again, is a really nice scent. So if you don't have this one in your collection and you're looking to smell good for the low, then you can definitely pick this thing up. I think you can spend around $35 and $40 and be right on point with this fragrance here. If you get it for a little under, then you're on the mark. If you go over, then you've paid too much. First on the list, Dunhill Icon Elite. The next fragrance on my list today is one that was given to me by a fragrance reviewer. Yes, man, Chad from A Gentleman's Journey hooked me up with this fragrance. This was part like of a kit that he had for me when we were supposed to meet in person last year and down in Miami. But I wasn't able to meet with him, but I do have the fragrances that were sent to me from Dan over at Scented Water. So shout out to you two for making this video possible, although you did not know this video was coming about. So here's the thing, man. This fragrance that I'm mentioning next is really, really nice, man. You have bergamot, you have vetiver, and you have some spices in this thing as well. And it's very reminiscent to a fragrance that you may be aware of. And this comes from a company that I've never really talked about on the channel before, but this one is nice, and we'll follow up with it. But the fragrance that I'm mentioning today comes from Guess, and this one is 1981 Los Angeles. Now, 1981 Los Angeles is very similar to fragrances that you have come to love for a fraction of the price. Yes, if you were to smell this thing, you would probably say this one is very, very similar to Versace Eros. All right, and Eros in itself gets a ton of love and has been a top contender for a long time, even despite my personal thoughts and opinions on the fragrance at this time. However, if you're looking to pick up a fragrance that smells good, sexy, and cheap, then this is the way to go. This one can be picked up for about $25. I mean, there's not a lot of fragrances, or great fragrances, that you're going to pick up for $25, and this one definitely performs. In addition to the bergamot and pepper within this fragrance, you also get some tobacco and plum. Now, plum is also in a fragrance that I really, really enjoy, more so green plum, but the plum in this one comes off really nice and adds some nice dimension and sweetness to this fragrance. And the fragrance that I'm mentioning is Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky, and that one can get you lucky, and I think that this one is a really, really nice fragrance. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's cheap, again, inexpensive fragrance that can get you results, then this is definitely one that I would urge you to try. Guess 1981 Los Angeles. Now, this next fragrance brings us to the halfway point of the 5 fragrances, and I think this one is one that a lot of people are aware of, as a lot of you out there put me onto this fragrance. And as we were doing the shopping with Big Beard Business vlogs, I often walked past this fragrance and you were like, go back, Big Beard B. You grab this thing, and I actually did it. Now, the name on this fragrance will tell you that, it depending on where you grew up at. If you grew up in the hood, you probably would have never worn this unless you didn't have a choice, because they would have clowned you. All right, I'm with you, dog. I got you. but the name in itself will make you think that this thing is expensive because it hails from Beverly Hills, and everything in Beverly Hills is expensive, right? Wrong. This one is Beverly Hills Polo Club, not to be confused with Ralph Lauren Polo, and this one is Blaze. All right, man, so despite the cheap looking presentation on this, the juice on the inside smells really, really nice. So never judge a fragrance or book by its cover, as my wife would definitely tell me to never judge a book by its cover, and that I need to read more because she's challenging herself to read, and I have a bunch of books, so that has nothing to do with this. I just thought that I should mention. Beverly Hills Polo Club Blaze is one that is reminiscent to another fragrance as well. So as we saw Guess 1981 be reminiscent to Versace Eros, this one is very reminiscent to Spice Bomb. Now Spice Bomb in itself, if you have that one in your collection, then you already know that that one is a sexy, seductive fragrance that you can wear on date nights, and it really gets the ladies' attention. So if you're looking to do that on a cheaper budget, if you've been quarantining in, you haven't been able to make your normal type of money, you say, you know what, Big Baby, I'm gonna go out here and chance it, man, go on a little date, then you can definitely rock this thing here, man. Rock it like a pro for the low. All right, this thing is so cheap, you can actually put it in your pocket because it's small as well. So if you needed to reapply throughout the day, you could do that, boom. You're good to go. No one would know the difference, all right? This thing is actually smaller than like an iPhone, so it could definitely fit in your pocket if you needed to apply throughout the day, stick it in your car, whatever, man. You're definitely good to go with this one. So, Polo Club, Beverly Hills Polo Club Blaze. There you go, man. Get that one in your collection. Now this next fragrance is on the fresher side of things, and it also comes with some name recognition. This one comes from Michael Kors, and this one is Michael Kors Extreme Blue. Now Extreme Blue is this light citrus aromatic scent that also has some hints of spices in here as well, which really sets this one apart. I personally believe that Michael Kors Extreme Blue is a well-crafted scent, and I also picked this one up in a shopping vlog. This one is juniper berry, you have cashmere, you have wood, you have musk, you have pink pepper, and it just comes along really well in this scent. So if you're looking for a fragrance that you can pick up for the low, then this is one that you can go gadget and get. All right, man? I don't know, that makes sense at all. Go gadget. What was that the name of the show? Go gadget? Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. To me, this is overall great fragrance. Wood, musk, ambroxan, a lot of notes that you would come to expect in higher end fragrances that cost a lot more than this thing. If you pick this one up retail, I think you're gonna spend between 65 and 70 bucks for this thing. Online, you could probably search it and get it for about 40 bucks or so, but you blow $40 all the time, man. This one is definitely good to have in your collection. And when stores reopen, you can check out places like Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, etc. And you may be able to find this one for lower 40s, closer to that $30 price point. So all in all, great fragrance to have in the collection, and comes from Michael Kors, so you get that name recognition. And speaking of name recognition, the final fragrance on today's list is going to give you more recognition than any of these other fragrances, as people are familiar with the name. The actual line of product is really expensive, but the fragrance is not so much, especially on the gray market. This next fragrance has this animalistic type of ambroxan. This one is sweet, it's woody, it has notes of tiramisu in there as well, so you can smell edible, and this one is Ferragamo's Uomo. Yes, man, so this one is from Salvatore Ferragamo, and this one is Uomo. So you will be the man rocking this thing here. If you are looking for a date night scent, Netflix and chill, quarantine and chill, whatever you call it these days, this is definitely one that you can rock with, man. This one smells amazing, and I probably should wear it and give it more burn than I actually do. But I'm always testing new things, and this one here is super amazing. You can actually still pick this one up in stores, and I would urge you to probably not do that based upon the price point that you can pick this one up for online. For online, you could probably pick this one up between 30 and 40 bucks. And again, the price is so low that you cannot say no. All right, this is definitely one that I urge people to go with. I think the presentation on this one is cool as well. It's kind of modern, urban, hip type of setup, and I think this one was released in 2016. So you're not going to get something that's dated. You're going to get something that has these notes and is on trend with what fragrances smell like today. but this is a good one. So this one is a good cheapie that concludes the list of 5 cheap, sexy fragrances that smell expensive. Again, with some of these fragrances, you get name recognition that comes along with it. So when someone asks what you are wearing, you can tell them that you are wearing Ferragamo. And they're like, oh, he spent a lot of money. When really, you did not. So there you have it, man. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard B. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. Let me know what other type of cheap fragrance videos would you like to see. But before you go, comment that down below and hit the goddamn bell.